Welcome back to Lily's Everyday, everyone. I am so excited to share my favorite soup recipe with you all. It is the French onion soup. I love this one so much, especially during the winter season. It is so comforting and so simple to make, yet it has this complex flavors that I love. So let's get straight into it. For this recipe, we're going to be needing 4 medium to large onions, some salt and pepper to taste, butter and oil. A1 is an option. You're also going to need a good mozzarella and bread. First off, we're going to go ahead and peel, wash, and thinly slice our onions. This is the size we're going for. Try to make it as uniform as possible. Not too thick, not too thin, just about right. Next, we're going to go ahead and set a heavy set pot on the stove top, and we're going to go ahead and drizzle some oil, just enough to cover the bottom. With the flame on high, we're going to go ahead and drop 6 to 8 tablespoons of butter inside the oil. We put in the oil first because the oil is going to rise the temperature of the butter so it does not burn. Once the butter has melted into the oil, we're going to go ahead and add our onions. The onions are going to start to sweat, releasing their excess water while caramelizing the sugar in the process. Stir the onions every couple minutes to ensure even cooking and browning. Add 1 teaspoon of salt to the onions to aid in the sweating process as well as add flavor. Within 10 minutes, the onions will start to caramelize by turning brown. It's getting close to the color that we are looking for, so best off, boil a pot of water and keep it handy. Once our onions have completely caramelized, we're going to go ahead and add our pot of boiling water. The amount of water that you use depends on how much onions you've used. I ended up using 8 cups of water for my pot. Once all the water has been added, I'm going to go ahead and add another 1.5 teaspoons of salt to my soup. And since we don't have any raw ingredients in here, go ahead and taste the soup every now and again to see if you need to add more salt or not. Now comes my secret weapon, the A1 sauce. This adds so much more body to the soup and so much more complexity that when people eat it, they know it's onions, but they don't know what else is in there. Basically, it keeps them guessing, and I love it. Give it a good stir and add your black pepper now. I'm adding about a teaspoon of black pepper to the soup, and I'll go ahead and taste it and add more if I need to. But if you like it on the spicier side, you can do 1.5 teaspoons. Cover and let it simmer for about 15 minutes. This is going to concentrate all the flavors and the liquid is going to evaporate a little bit. Now comes my second secret weapon, the Worcestershire sauce, however you want to pronounce that. For those of you that stuck around to watch this video, I thank you so much, and know that this is my second weapon that's going to take it up a notch, and it is a must to use in this dish. And there you go, guys, our soup is ready. I got a couple of sourdoughs from my local grocery store and made it into a bowl, filled it up with the soup, topped it off with some mozzarella, and the bread ends up absorbing all the soup, and it's just as delicious. I hope you guys try this recipe at home. Like the video, share, and subscribe if you haven't done already. Thank you all so much for watching. Take care.